I'm Andrew Berman with the Mortgage News Network. We're here in the Crescent City, New Orleans at the Ultimate Mortgage Expo. Joining me is Brad Smith with Homebridge Wholesale. He's the renovation sales expert.
Sales specialist.
Sales specialist with Homebridge. He's a national expert when it comes to the renovation products. But that's not what I want to talk to you about right away. So we're here actually in one of my favorite cities. What's a place that you love to go eat, or a place that you love to go listen to music or drink here in New Orleans?
There's a lot of choices here in New Orleans, but I would say our go-to is always the Acme Oyster House. And it's right around the corner, conveniently located, close to our trade show hotel here, the Monteleone. Love to have a couple of dozen char-grilled oysters, to get the festivities started.
Now you're talking. I love it. So listen, you've been in the business for a little while now. I think that's probably an understatement. So tell me, what do you love about this business?
The thing that intrigued me about the industry and the business from the very beginning is what still kind of motivates and drives me today. It's being able, even though we've made the transition to the wholesale side, you're still facilitating the American dream. And the renovation specific aspect of it to me is a truly special loan product in assisting first-time home buyers in creating and customizing their dream homes, and at the same time eliminating some of the deferred maintenance items that happens with homes. Sometimes those items are intentionally ignored, and a lot of first-time home buyers get in trouble with defaulted payments when they have to make choices repairing and addressing deferred maintenance issues that should have been or could have been addressed by previous homeowners, by the sellers. So love being able to utilize renovation financing to not only include the acquisition of a home, but a complete facelift with the scope of work that allows borrowers to truly do what they want, choose their colors, the flooring, upgrade the air conditioning, the roof, the plumbing, the electrical. So it's the same thing that first intrigued me about the business, and it's still alive today. I love the idea of being able to help people facilitate the American dream of homeownership.
Nice. That's what you love about the business. What would you like to change about this business that you don't love, maybe?
Well, we've certainly, the pendulum has swung so far, to the opposite end of the spectrum from no doc loans in the good old days. I think we're a bit overregulated. There's some redundancies in some of the agencies, and we've made some strides to simplify and create a mortgage process that's more simplistic for the consumer. I think we have a long way to go, but there's definitely efforts being put forth to try to make it a more streamlined process.
Wonderful. So listen, you've had a great year. You talk a little bit about actually, what some of the things that you've done, this year for the company.
Well, we're excited that in really 5 short years since we initially rolled out our renovation lending department, that we now have moved into the number 3 position in the country, and we're a very close distance to the number 2 lender nationally. So we're really proud of that fact. We're really proud of the fact that our post-closing experts in renovation have assisted our third-party originator partners, our brokers, to create lasting partnerships with their contractors by doing really elevating the game and creating almost like a mortgage banking experience for our brokers. So, we've worked really hard to give our brokers access to a renovation platform that allows them to originate multiple loans and not be involved in the post-closing process. So at the close of escrow, our brokers are able to go get another loan, originate another loan, and then we take over and really cultivate the relationships with their contractors and specialty vendors.
Very cool. So listen, I mean, we keep talking about speed. I know when we're dealing with the renovation loan, traditionally speed and renovation lending don't go hand in hand. So can you talk a little bit about what you're seeing from application to just close in terms of, how many days is that taking?
There is a little bit more time involved in a renovation loan. We really have simplified it to the point when the file hits the door. We separate the renovation package from the credit package. So our underwriters, although there's a special team of underwriters that are assigned just to our renovation loans, really any credit underwriter could focus on just the 203B aspects or the Fannie Mae guideline aspects, and our renovation concierge department will underwrite the renovation portion of the file. And so we see files, it really depends on the experience level of the originator.
Sure.
The delay in the process is the initial upfront. And that's putting the borrower and the contractor and the HUD consultants heads together to create what the final specification of repair is going to look like. And then once that's done, the broker really just proceeds like a normal transaction. They order the appraisal with the AMC, they submit the file to us. So we have files that close in from upload to funding in 22 days, and multiple files. And then we have some files that linger on a bit longer as you're trying to gather documents from contractors and consultants.
Very cool. Well, listen, Brett, appreciate taking the time out today to meet with us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your involvement and your commitment to the industry too. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm Andrew Berman with the Mortgage News Network. Thank you for watching.
This is Mortgage News Network.